Howdy folks, howdy. Sean Brock here with you once again. If you wouldn't mind, please subscribe. I would certainly appreciate it, and you won't miss out on these fine boutique builders and the old vintage stuff. And speaking of fine boutique builders, we have another one. This is a debut, first one we've had from this gentleman. He's no stranger at all to guitar building. He's been building for about 15 years or so and spent 4 of those years starting Preston Thompson guitars. And this is a Cannon guitar. Cannon. Have you heard about Cannon guitars? Dave Petto out in Bend, Oregon. Yes, sir. Come on up around the bend. Right there he is. And he has sent us a nice sunburst relic Adirondack and Brazilian. And I tell you what, while we play, I'm going to throw up the spec sheet. He was kind enough to send a picture of that. I'm going to throw that up right here while you check out the sounds of this Cannon guitar. I know you're going to enjoy it. And we'll discuss the specs and all that afterward. But here we go. Dave Petto, Bend, Oregon. Brazilian Rosewood, Adirondack Red Spruce. Cannon guitars. Very nice. There's a really nice balance to this guitar, and there's kind of that secret sauce in there, I guess, of the right amount of sweetness to me. Does it sustain? It does. Check out the overtones. Very nice. Man, wow. Wow. This is not a stiff guitar either. Just real nice on the response. Check out the bass. Nice bass presence, and I always point this out in the situations where we have a Rosewood guitar worthy of having it pointed out. This is not a muddy bass. This guitar mics very, very well. It mics very, very well. Nice, clean sound with a good just balance all the way through. Strum a G chord. Nice, man. It's got good power to it, and like I said, maintains a really good power, good balance with power. You know, some guitars, they're kind of balanced when you're playing at one dynamic, and you might punch it a little bit harder, and then, you know, maybe the bass starts to kind of woof and bark at you or something like that, or maybe the mids sort of disappear. You know, there's a few common traits, and that's not the case with this guitar. It punches really nice. I mean, it's just really lively. Key of A. This is sweet. Real nice. You know, chord to chord, you run into some guitars that just, I guess, the resonant frequency of the box, or how a person tunes the top or the back, or if they don't tune them at all, you know, whatever the factor may be, you run into some guitars where often you're playing, you know, like a G chord or something, and then it's real loud and you're into it and you're like, oh yeah, man, that's great. And then you hit a C chord and then you're like, where'd my guitar go? And you hit a D chord and it comes back. There's no dead spots in this. Really, really nice. B flat. Very powerful. Yeah. Really sweet, man. I know I've said that, but key of B. Really nice. Just a good, you get a good click off of this. Just a nice response. Um, just, you can get attack off of it. There's some guitars that you can't get that on because they're a little overdone. Let's put it that way, a little overdone. It's kind of like you go in the old Cascade Club in Toledo or whatever, where Al get hamburger fried hard or something. Not the case with this instrument. It's nice with a light touch or a heavy touch. 5th fret. Check out the colors. This guitar, brand new guitar, it's got color in there though. Nice cello lows, even when you're up high. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, just for doing it, because I know this guitar is going to excel at it. I'm going to take it up to the 7th. We'll feather some Indians here. Really good. Really good stuff going on in this box. So you had the spec sheet pop up when I said you would, because I can't remember everything. But what I can remember, Adirondack red spruce top, brand new instrument. Got some torrefied bracing in here. You have got, of course, your reversed here. You've got relic. She has got a relic. You don't have to worry about, if you do a little slip here or there, you'll be all right. She's got a relic. 2 5/16 is the bridge spacing on this. 1 3/4 is the nut. This is a C profile neck, mahogany neck. You got Goto tuners on there. I love Gotos. Got them on a few of my guitars. Got no regrets in this world about them. Love them. And we got medium fret wire. This is nice feel. I like the profile of this fret wire. Ebony fingerboard. Pick that's where I was. Neck profile is a C. So if you're as far as the thickness goes, this is not like a 37 type of thickness. So some of you folks who kind of struggle with necks that get a little bit too thick for you, this will work out just fine for you if you like the Martin low ovals, if you like a lot of shapes of bourgeois necks. You'll dig this. This is very comfortable, and it looks like the fingerboard edge has been rolled some. Real nice job on that too. Real nice job. It's not overstated, but it's real nice. Fretwork is really nice. Setup is really nice. Strap button is installed. Brazilian rosewood back and sides. Okay, so you get these people who complain, and I'm one of these people that complain. I love to complain. But you know, we talk about the price of guitars, and this guitar here, you can have yourself a Brazilian rosewood guitar for under $6,000. How about that? Huh? What about that? Yeah, under $6,000 for a Brazilian rosewood guitar, and workmanship is nice on this. You know, and you look inside of this. That's how, if you really want to know if a guy cares about what he's building, you look inside, and I'm telling you, this is as clean. It feels like he might have went up to 400 grit inside of this thing. It's very, very clean work, and I don't know. It reminds me of a lot of the European, some of the European guys that don't use sandpaper. They use scrapers all the time. Just really clean workmanship on that. Just real nice. Nice veloute on the back of the headstock. What am I forgetting? 1 3/4, 2 5/16 Adirondack red spruce relic, Brazilian rosewood, ebony. From a guy that's been building guitars about 15 years. Of course, everybody knows the reputation of Thompson guitars, Preston Thompson guitars out in Sisters, Oregon. And this is a guy, Dave was on the ground level of getting that started, on the ground level there for the first 4 years of their business. So you're not dealing with a guy who just started out yesterday, and you're not dealing with a guy who has been in it for 80 years and ready to quit. You've got a guy here who's got experience, and his prices are very reasonable, I think, beyond reasonable this day and time, because I know what builders pay for Brazilian, even flat sawn Brazilian. So, you know, it ain't cheap. It ain't cheap. And just good workmanship, really good neck set. Got a very tall saddle in this. I know some of you guys huff and puff and worry about if saddle height is high enough. And he's got you a good tall boy in here. Good break angle on the back of this. So if you are interested in this guitar, see the description box and contact Dave. He's a very, very pleasant person to deal with. And it's just building a really good product that's not breaking the bank. And you've heard it for yourself. You heard what it sounds like. He made this pick guard, by the way. So that's really cool. But you can see the description box. Contact Dave, and you know, you can get a hold of this one like it. He's got a batch of Brazilians, and he's got some other stuff that he's working on. So don't hesitate to reach out and talk with him. He's very, very nice person. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I would certainly appreciate it. Y'all take care.